Welcome to today's video on regenerative life, sustainable living in urban areas. In an age of growing environmental concerns and rapid urbanization, it's more important than ever to rethink the way we live in cities. How can we, as individuals and communities, make positive changes that not only benefit our own lives, but also regenerate the earth for future generations? In this video, we'll explore what regenerative living is, why it's crucial for urban areas, and most importantly, how we can implement sustainable practices in our everyday lives, whether you live in a city apartment, a suburban home, or a bustling metropolis. We'll cover practical steps that you can take to reduce your carbon footprint, conserve resources, and create a more harmonious relationship with the planet, all within an urban context. Let's begin by defining what we mean by regenerative living. The term regenerative goes beyond sustainability. It's about restoring and renewing the environment, communities, and ecosystems. Sustainability focuses on maintaining what we have, whereas regeneration works toward creating abundance and healing, improving the quality of life for people and the planet. So, how can we implement regenerative living in urban spaces? Urban areas are often seen as disconnected from nature, but cities have a unique opportunity to lead the way in this transformation. By adopting regenerative practices, we can create more resilient, healthier, and self-sufficient urban environments. Let's look at some key aspects of regenerative living in the city: waste reduction, energy conservation, food production, and community engagement. 1. Waste reduction. The path to zero waste management is a huge issue in urban areas. The average city dweller generates a lot of waste, much of which ends up in landfills, incinerators, or worse, the environment. But what if we could transform the way we think about waste? One of the main principles of regenerative living is the concept of zero waste. Instead of viewing waste as something to throw away, we need to see it as a resource to be repurposed, recycled, or composted. There are several practical ways we can adopt a zero waste lifestyle in the city. Start by reducing single-use plastics. Many urban areas have a high reliance on disposable plastic items like bottles, bags, and take-out containers. By switching to reusable alternatives such as cloth bags, glass containers, and stainless steel water bottles, we can significantly reduce the amount of plastic waste that ends up in our landfills. Composting organic waste is another key practice. Urban gardening and composting are gaining popularity as people realize the value of turning kitchen scraps, yard waste, and even paper products into nutrient-rich soil. Many cities now offer composting programs, but if yours doesn't, there are small-scale composting options available for apartment dwellers, like countertop compost bins or community compost programs. Recycling is another crucial element. It's essential to stay informed about your city's recycling rules and make sure that you're properly sorting and disposing of recyclable materials. Many cities are moving toward more advanced recycling systems, such as compostable packaging collection and electronic waste disposal. These steps help reduce the burden on landfills and incinerators and close the loop in the cycle of waste. We can transform waste into valuable resources, creating a cleaner and healthier environment for everyone. 2. Energy conservation. Powering our lives responsibly. One of the most significant aspects of sustainable urban living is energy consumption. Cities consume vast amounts of energy to power buildings, transportation systems, and infrastructure. But how can we reduce our energy use in a way that contributes to a regenerative lifestyle? First, we must reduce our energy consumption by making simple changes in how we use power. Switching to energy-efficient appliances, using LED lighting, and investing in smart thermostats can make a big difference in lowering your energy footprint. In many cities, you can also participate in energy-sharing programs where surplus energy from renewable sources like solar or wind is shared with others in the community. Another key element is investing in renewable energy. In many urban areas, solar panels are becoming more common, even in apartments. Installing solar panels on rooftops, community buildings, or in spaces like parking lots is a great way to reduce dependence on fossil fuels. In some cases, building owners may even invest in shared solar programs where tenants can access the benefits of solar power without the upfront cost of installation. If you live in an apartment, energy-efficient practices such as weatherproofing windows and doors, using natural light, and managing heating and cooling more effectively can drastically reduce your energy use. If possible, Choose utilities that support clean energy sources like solar or wind power, or participate in local clean energy initiatives. 3. Urban farming and food sovereignty. Growing what you eat food production is another key component of regenerative living in cities. Traditional urban environments are often disconnected from the natural world, but urban agriculture is becoming a popular solution to both food insecurity and environmental degradation. Urban farming, whether it's on rooftops, balconies, or community gardens, offers a way to reduce the carbon footprint of food production, which is one of the largest contributors to global greenhouse gas emissions. By growing your own vegetables, herbs, or even fruit, you can cut down on transportation costs, packaging, and food waste. Not to mention, you'll have fresh, healthy produce just steps from your door. Many cities are embracing the power of community gardens, where residents can collectively grow food, share knowledge, and create green spaces within the urban landscape. These spaces not only provide food, but also foster social connections and community engagement. Indoor gardening is also a great option for apartment dwellers. With vertical gardens, hydroponics, and even small-scale aquaponics systems, you can grow your own herbs and greens indoors without needing a lot of space. These systems are often water efficient and can be maintained even in small apartments. Supporting local food systems is another important step. Seek out farmers markets, COOPs, and local food producers in your area. By supporting small, sustainable farms and businesses, you help reduce the environmental impact of industrial agriculture, which often relies on harmful chemicals and energy-intensive practices. 4. Community engagement. Building resilient neighborhoods. A regenerative urban lifestyle isn't just about individual actions, it's about creating a culture of sustainability and resilience within our communities. Urban areas often lack the strong social connections found in rural settings, but fostering these connections can help build resilient neighborhoods that are more self-sufficient and capable of facing challenges together. Start by getting involved in local sustainability initiatives in your neighborhood. Many cities have community organizations that focus on creating greener spaces, supporting local food projects, or advocating for cleaner energy. Volunteering, attending town meetings, or even starting your own initiatives can help strengthen the bonds in your community while creating positive environmental impacts. Public transportation, biking, and walking also contribute to regenerative urban living. These methods of transportation reduce reliance on fossil fuels, improve air quality, and create healthier, more vibrant neighborhoods. Many cities are working to expand public transportation systems and create more pedestrian-friendly areas. But it's also important for residents to advocate for green spaces, bike lanes, and sustainable transportation options. ECO-friendly architecture plays a major role as well. Green roofs, energy-efficient building materials, and urban forests can transform city landscapes into vibrant, self-sustaining ecosystems. Cities that invest in ECO-friendly urban planning help create communities that not only survive but thrive. Conclusion. The future of regenerative urban living be integrating these regenerative practices into our urban lives. We can move toward a more sustainable and harmonious relationship with our environment. From reducing waste and conserving energy to growing our own food and fostering community, regenerative living is all about creating systems that restore rather than deplete the world around us. Urban areas have the potential to be places of regeneration where people, ecosystems, and communities can grow in harmony. Whether you're just beginning your journey towards sustainable living or looking for more ways to make a difference, remember that every small change has a ripple effect. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on sustainable living and regenerative practices. How are you embracing regenerative life in your urban space? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and let's continue to build a greener, more sustainable future together.